Truly Amari. I am the founder of El Kevlon Unity Alliance. My queen, Amani Amari, is the co-founder. And we focus on your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. Additionally, we are serial entrepreneurs. We own an online store. It's African men's clothing and women accessories. We also have a African-owned and operated business, Synergetic Network Group LLC, community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. We also welcome our indigenous brothers and sisters as well who are indigenous to this continent, because I personally also am Tasalagi. Okay, so I definitely embrace you as well, because my great great on both sides, uh, our great great queen mothers on both sides are Tasalagi. So as well as my queen has that in her as well. We also are real estate investors. Our attitude to serve you. I know I've been going live quite a bit here doing test runs, but this is the deal. All right, we're actually kicking this off on this evening. It was just something that's pressing upon my heart, and we're going to talk about success at what expense. It saddens my heart at the compromise of those who really want success and are willing to rob, steal, kill, lie by any means necessary for them to be successful, even if that means causing chaos amongst our own. First and foremost, it doesn't benefit us at all being chaotic, period. Because once you truly tap into who you really are, when you tap into your culture as an African person or as an indigenous person, you'll come to find that we are people who believe in having Uwa Pele or the Yoruba side, which is good character. We believe in being people who are upright. We believe in peace on earth, goodwill towards men. We're peacemakers. We're ready for war if need be, but overall, we're peacemakers. We believe in going about doing good, okay? Bringing healing to the nation, not bringing destruction. And it saddens my heart for me to see wars that are breaking out amongst our people. Those who have very large platforms have allowed the adversary to creep in and to cause chaos amongst us. Of course, this is nothing new. I'm addressing this issue because it is intensifying. And this is not just a cliche, what I'm getting ready to say. It is real. A kingdom divided cannot stand. We are already dealing with an opposing force, and there's nothing official at all that comes out of us arguing with one another, us throwing dirt on one another. And it's very disappointing to even hear one who has a very large platform who's spearheading a movement that to be based upon unity and love, calling one our fellow a female dog. Then we have another brother, unfortunately, calling a sister bulldog. Some of us, we want to be successful so bad. Peace and blessings to my brother, Shakeem Ra. Peace, love, and power, my brother. Thank you so much for your positive feedback. I greatly appreciate that, man. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. So, family, with that being said, some of us have gotten so hungry for subscribers and for followers that we have compromised our morals. We have gotten off course and we have lost our sense of direction because we're no longer following after a moral compass. It's a lot of camouflaging going on. And the truth will come out about our character. I always say this, when the pressure is on a person, the true character of a person actually arises when the heat is on. It's just like when you're boiling something and it's in hot water. For those who ever boil eggs, you know what happens. You know, the eggs begin to rise to the top from the heat, from the boil. Okay? And when the heat is on us to make money, when the heat is on us, when we have to feed ourselves and clothe ourselves, when we have to take care of our families, when we have bills to pay, okay, when that type of pressure from life gets on you, your true character will manifest itself. I want you to think about a homeless person. And I'll never forget that I was meditating and this came to me. I'll never forget what was brought to my consciousness is the homeless person that doesn't resort to criminal activity for them to be able to have the sustenance that they need in life, for them to have food, clothing, and shelter. That was very powerful to me. But yet the homeless person is treated like a plague. But we can even learn something from the homeless. We can learn character from a homeless person. Some people egos are too big. Okay, it's kind of like, I don't know whether or not you've seen somebody who had a large crown, and you may have said, I don't know how they hold their head up like that. It's surprising that they don't even topple over, right? And that's how some people ego is. When they have arrived into a level, man, you know, some people, they forget where they come from and forget how they got where they are. And sometimes, you know, it's sad to say this, but sometimes people compromise because, you know, I've heard famous people say this that are famous radio broadcast personalities. Well, if I don't play, you know, this derogatory content, I won't get a lot of listeners. You know, just like people were programmed to listen to derogatory content, okay, it's going to take for them to hear positive content to program them to in turn reject negative content. Just like we've been taught into the mindset that we have, okay, we've been miseducated. So that means that we have to be accurately educated in order for it to rectify the miseducation of not only the Negro. You must understand, this is beyond an ethnicity what we are facing in this world. Understand me very clearly. And I'm saying this in love to you. Take heed to wise instruction, for only a fool despises wise instruction. Listen, the war on racism will continue as long as the mindset of the racists exists. Hear me very clearly. The only way to eradicate racism, and this is a proven fact, that those who were racist before those who are currently racist, when the person prior to them was racist, transition, racism didn't stop, did it? Why? Because it transferred via teaching, and teaching influences the mental faculty, and the mental faculty influences the action of a person. So the only way to eradicate corruption is to deal with the matter of the heart and the mind, my dear brothers and sisters and elders. See, we have to pay attention to what's really going on. I can get very wealthy off of stocks if I buy some shares in certain industries. But at what expense? Help me to understand that. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. The fast food industry, certain fast food industries make billions of dollars off of fast food. Millions of dollars off of fast food. And we could get wealthy if we buy stock in these companies. In fact, we could get wealthy by buying into the franchise. We could get our families in a good financial position. We could get better health care, dental care. We can send our child and our children to the best schools. And I think sometimes we don't pay attention. We celebrate when somebody, oh man, they bought into that franchise, but we totally forget about what's being cooked, how it's being cooked, what is the food made out of. So just because somebody is not on a corner selling illegal narcotics doesn't make it any better because it's legal. And this is what we need to understand. There's certain products that are legal that can be sold, and people can get wealthy off of these certain products, but at what expense? So you're talking to, for those who are communicating back with me that's out there, and for those who are listening to me and not typing anything, and if you will be so kind, if you would, to let me know as well where you're tuning in from, that'll be great. Also, you know, for those who has any products or services, okay, and if you are the brand, if you'd be so kind to annotate that in the comment block, that'll be great. Okay, but I have to keep it real with you. Listen, I had made up my mind years ago. I said, if I can't get to the top by doing it right, then I just won't get there. If I can't get to the top without compromising, then I just won't get there. It may take me longer to get there, but listen, I can rejoice and I can celebrate because I know that I stood my ground by me not compromising my morals. This is about helping to transform lives. This is what this ministry exists for. Our attitude is servitude. We're here to serve humanity. Although we speak into the life of the so-called African, okay, this is about humanity overall. Because corruption does not stop with a certain ethnicity. Last time I checked, from my observation in life, and I've been living for a total of 43 years. I've been around the world. Okay, I'm a retired Marine. I've been to various countries. Okay, I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Japan. You know what I'm saying? I've been through Korea. Okay. So I've seen various cultures and how they interact with one another. I see what some of our people do over in Africa when they had the war that broke out down there in South Africa, and the Nigerians and the South Africans was fighting each other, and you know the South Africans were killing the Nigerians. Okay, so therefore that lets me know that if we're killing each other, and then people that don't look like us is killing us, and then other people that don't look like each other is killing each other too, okay, then that leads me to believe then that there's a problem with human heart and mind. See, what draws somebody to start a war over minerals and over natural substances and things of nature? What drives a person to take somebody's life? So from what they say, because they're a threat allegedly to the economic system, which is a lie. Okay? Because see, here I love to get to the root of things. When I say power, I'm talking about enabling our people to succeed. And how do we do that? We see that they're failing. So how do we enable them to succeed? By giving them the right information, because they're failing, because they're following after the wrong information. Very simple answer to complicated situations that we are in. And the only way for us to be unlocked from the prisons that we are in is to be unlocked in the prison of our minds. That's the bottom line. We must pay attention to what's going on. Gangster rap industry makes a lot of money. Yes, it does. But at what expense? They're getting wealthy, but yes, at what expense? At what expense? Look at what's happening to our youth. Look at the way they talk, act, and dress. And all that stems from what? Their mental faculty, the way they think. And what's influencing their minds? Lyrics, words. Words shape the mind. People learn via actions as well. Okay? We learn 3 ways in life: observation, experience, and instruction. And yes, they're getting wealthy. Yes, they are. Yes, they're making more money than I'll ever dream to make. But guess what? I'd rather be in the position I'm in. I'd rather enjoy the little amongst the upright than to enjoy in abundance amongst the corrupt. Things that have been tough for us, things have not been the way we would like it to be. But one thing I've always said that I wouldn't do is I would never give up my moral principles. I would never give up my moral footing in order for me to be recognized, not even by my own kind, because it's bigger than that. It's bigger than the flesh that we are in. We have to start thinking about what's beyond the flesh, what's behind the eyes that we see with. We have to start looking at the spiritual eye, because our thoughts is what influences our views. It's too much contention going back and forth about things that will not cause us to elevate whatsoever. You hear dialogues and people going in circles. It's the same subject matter all the time. We have to grow. It's time to grow. It's time to grow up. Okay, you'll never find a kindergartner in college because they're not at that level yet. You can't take a kindergartner them in a collegiate level studies class. They're not ready for that yet. So this type of content is only for those who are mature in their mindset and who desire to grow spiritually, and not only that, desire to see others grow. I firmly believe that we're blessed to be a blessing. And I believe that success is not what society has stamped it to be. If lives are not being transformed for the better, then that is not true success to me. If to the by being corrupt, then that's not true success to me. I'm not impressed with $100 vehicles, $1,000 vehicles, and $1 million vehicles, and $1 million homes. I'm not impressed. You know the reason why? Because I think, how did they get that? I'm from the street, so I understand. Everybody that glitter is really not gold. You understand? Everything that we see is not always good. Everybody did not always get to the top the right way. Some people got there by stepping on people. Do you understand? Some people got there dishonestly. And I'm here to say to you that you will be blessed. And I'm not just talking from a place of being prosperous, like as if though I've never been through anything. Listen, man, I came from sleeping on the floor. Okay, I come from getting credit at the corner store when I was a young person. I come from off of the welfare system. Okay, I grew up without a father. My father told me at the age of 5 he didn't want to see me anymore. I was given away to my grandmother at an early age. I bounced back and forth between my grandmother and my mother. Okay, I've been betrayed, you know what I'm saying, by people who I really loved. Okay, I had people lie on me, throw dirt on my name, and I still love them because I understand that I can't allow the state of somebody else's heart to become the state of my well-being, my life. They're the one with the problem internally, not me. I refuse to allow somebody to cause me to budge off of my moral compass. And for me to become what I hate. No. I will always speak out against injustice overall across the board, no matter who it's happening to. Right is right. You know, wrong is wrong. Okay, negativity is negativity, positivity is positivity. The facts are the facts. And that's what I stand on. What is factual? What is wise? What is right? What is wrong? There's no gray with me. It is what it is, and that's all it is to it. And in order for this situation that we're in to transform, we got to raise up our level of awareness, and we also have to raise up in our level of morals. Too many of us are toppling Okay. And greed is starting to rock our boat. And a lot of us are starting to lose our focus. And so many people, their ego getting away, they're trying to prove, well, I ain't scared. I'm going to get on here. I'm going to talk about so and so and so. I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? That's all ego. It's all the lower nature. It is all flesh. We need to walk in the spirit. We need to rise above all this mess. Peace, love, and power. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it once again. I'm yours truly, Amar Mari. I'm the founder of El Kevlon Union Alliance, where we focus on your mirror, your spiritual, your physical, and your financial well-being. Excuse the little tongue-tied moment I had there. You know what I'm saying? But I thank you all for hanging in there with me. If you find this video to be of some value, if you would be so kind to share. Okay, sharing is caring. That's not just a cliche. Okay, around here, what it's about, again, with us is about touching lives. You know what I'm saying? And the more people that know, the more people that know. Okay, and that's the way I feel. People touch people. And this is the way things work. And so it's all about, you know, helping you to level up and becoming better in your life, better than you were yesterday, better than what you are today on tomorrow. This is what we focus on, okay? For my queen, Amani, Mari, and I, we love all of you. Thank everybody who subscribe to our YouTube channel. All the information is there, you know, as well. If you like to email us, you can email us at Alkebulan Lifestyle, ALKEBULAN Lifestyle, LIFESTYLE @gmail.com. You can also follow us on YouTube at Alkebulan, ALKEBULAN Unity, all right, Alliance. ALLIANCE. Okay, you can also follow us on IG as well. You also follow us on Synergetic Network Group LLC, where we are the community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. That's SYNERGETI. Okay, C, and put the NG at the end of that. Okay, and that stands for Synergetic Network Group LLC. You know, so you put that synergeticng @gmail.com. You can definitely reach us there if you want to come on this platform. We would love to partner with you. Okay, we would love to advertise your business. Okay, we're here to highlight your business. As we always say, nobody can support a business that they don't know about. No matter how minuscule we feel the platform is, no matter how big we get, okay, we will still help those who have a small platform get bigger as well, because we are here to help each other. It's not competition with us. Okay, it's not about competition, it's about transitioning. Peace, love, and power. Be blessed.